Hi, this is Scott. This is the second video in a series called The Death of Pine Grove. This second video shows the store front, and it's being remodeled, as you can tell. There's a little bit of a history behind this store, and it kind of ties into the story of how a bigger business eats a smaller business and how this continues to be a trend throughout America. Back in the 1990s, when I first lived in Pine Grove, this was an Ace Hardware and Lumber store. It was one of the biggest employers in Pine Grove. They had multiple guys working out of the lumber yard. Very busy hardware store, very successful business. When I returned in 2008, about 10 miles down the road, they had built a huge Lowe's with a lumber yard, and this place really wasn't doing any business. And some people say it was poor management, but at the end of the day, I can't imagine they had the same business that they did before, and about a year later it went under. And it was only until last year where a small hardware store was built right down the road called Brent and Jeff's, which, you know, is a serviceable hardware store, but Pine Grove has never had a lumber yard. Well, as of last year, the local pharmacy owner got into this building. He paid for the renovations, and they're planning on opening a brand new and improved and expanded Pine Cone Pharmacy. This is a locally owned pharmacy in the town. It'll have a bigger gift shop and more variety. Now, I'm kind of wondering how all this flies in the face of how a Dollar General is going to go right down the road, and as far as toiletries and a lot of other products, it's pretty much going to be, they're going to be selling a lot of the same things. Based on wholesale prices and the way people shop, I imagine this guy is going to have an uphill battle trying to keep his pharmacy viable and open and profitable. It's really a shame, because this isn't some guy who's a multi-million dollar corporation who's looking to expand his demographic footprint. This is a local business owner who probably had to take out a lot of loans to procure this building and pay for the upgrades. It's just another example of the American dream. What does the American dream mean in today's, society? Is it really about supporting the little guy and giving him, and making sure they have opportunities to succeed? Or is it a case of just setting him up so the big guy can come up and squash him? I really hope he succeeds. I hope his business prospers. Pine Grove is it's good that Pine Grove has a pharmacy, but if he closes his doors, people might complain, well, now Pine Grove doesn't have a pharmacy. Well, I'd say at the same token, hey, we had a lumber yard at one point too, and now we don't. At one time before that, we had a hotel, and now we don't. So I never take advantage or take for granted any business that's in town, because, hey, they can all go under, and I wish Pine Cone Pharmacy the best, but they've really got a big uphill battle, and man, this guy's put a lot of money in this building. I hope he makes it. Anyways, thanks for watching.